The Virgin, therefore the Maiden was called Mary. This is what the Evangelist Luke tells us. In this liturgical year that begins today and that will accompany us, meditating on the pages of his Gospel, starting and restarting again from Mary, the Virgin, that is, the Maiden. And the Maiden's is called, Mary. Everything starts and restarts from Mary. The mystery of Christians starts and restarts from Mary. From Mary we set out, in order to reach Christ. Here is the bridge which joins the Solemn Feast of the Immaculate Conception, to the Solemn Feast of Christmas, so that the union of love, between Christ and Mary, may lead us to dwell stably in the heart of the Father, final landing of the journey of God's children. Here it is that the liturgical year also wants to retrace this itinerary, so that every son who recognizes himself in being son of Mary, son of Christ, may united with Christ and united with Mary, our good and tender mother, make this path of love, make this path of life, make this path of victory. Here is this new beginning that is sanctioned today, in a solemn way, by a new Act of Magisterium, promulgated on this day, that speaks of this new passage of the new beginning, that awaits the children of God and consequently all of humanity. We want to live this new beginning by uniting and clutching Mary, to the Immaculate Heart, of she who is Mother, of the All-Pure, of the All-Beautiful, certain that Mary is the best way to be able to reach Christ, to be able to embrace, understand and live Christ. Who more than Mary has lived and understood Christ? Who more than Mary can make the children live Christ way, Christ truth, Christ life? Mary has always been in communion with the Father. I have known you from always, you have been in communion with me since I created you. Words of heaven, that help us understand that intimate and total communion, that from always there always has been, is, and will be, between the Father Creator and Mary, who was already in the mind of the Father. Already was in love, before time was, before sin entered the world. Already was in love, for this reason Mary is without blemish, sin could not sully her. The Father preserved her, because in his mind, in love, Mary already was. And this living communion between Mary and the Father Creator, even more we understand, in the living communion between Mary and Christ, love made per person. That part of the Father's heart that has become flesh. He who in essence manifests the Father and in his humanity manifests his substance of Son, so that the children in turn can become as he is. Here is the mystery that starts from Mary. And here it is that the children, in order to live and embrace this mystery, must put in the center of their lives, faith, the true faith. That is why to you dear children, today I say, center of this new liturgical year must be the true faith. We must and will restart by putting in the center faith. In a time when infidelity advances, the children of God must manifest themselves even more, by their faithfulness. For their having a faith, a conscious faith, a composed faith, a balanced faith, a living faith, a faith that has as its fixed point, He who is life. This is the faith of the sons of God, Christ, He who is rock, He who is bulwark, He who will never waver and never will cause to waver, never will cause to fall, all those who cling to Him, with faith. Here is the faith of the children of the Mother Church, that in Christ's life, want to win. Love and faith, the love of Mary and the love for Mary and consequently faith in the Son, in He who is life. Here is the center of this new beginning that we are called to live, putting in the center love and faith. So we will walk safely, regardless of adversity, from the storms, certain of the path we are on, certain of the call we have received, certain. This is the certainty that I want to instill even more today in your heart, in this living communion of heart between me and you. I called to be bridge between heaven and earth. And you who with faith, by faith, are here having wanted to listen to Mary's announcement. The announcement of this maiden, certain of all that in time has been said and done, behold the rock. And behold the sons of He who is rock. This is our faith that we now want to make shine even more. To do this we keep our eyes fixed on Mary. To be able to fully believe and have faith in every circumstance. Have fixed in you, before you, the gaze of Mary. Look at her, look into her eyes, as so many times the children have done. And those eyes, keep them well before you, every day of the journey. So that this gaze of love, this maternal gaze may accompany us. So that her life, her obedience, her caring, her love, that made her the most beautiful work the Creator created, may shine before us and as a star guide us every day of our lives. Here's Mary, the all-pure. Here is Mary, the all-beautiful. Here's Mary, who struck the Father by her obedience, by her purity, by her humility. Therefore the Father set his eyes on her. How is it possible? Nothing is impossible to God. Do of me what pleases you. May your will be done. And this is our prayer, that today we want to renew together. And this is my wish, that today I would like to extend to you, children of this Mother Church, in this new beginning. A wish that I also want to make to the world of goodwill, so that by returning to Christ, by putting back at the center of life, the only primary good, God, who in the Son Christ is manifested, so many may return to true life, leave what is sinful and what is death, in order to live and no longer survive or die, crushed by sin and iniquity. The sons of God are called to live for eternity, not to succumb. And this is my wish, that in Christ and Mary today I address you, that this new course may bring peace, joy, sincerity, and love to everyone's heart, in order to be able to win and triumph, in Christ and Mary. And so be it.